The last FMES program is the Emergency Preparedness. This focuses on the response to epidemics, disasters, and emergencies is planned and responded to effectively.
Good day, everyone. In this session, we will discuss the objectives of our EP, BCP, BRP tabletop drill. Our first objective is to understand the Emergency Preparedness Committee and its roles. Each member plays a vital part in ensuring a coordinated and effective response during emergencies. Next, we review the response team configuration, identifying key personnel, responsibilities, and the proper flow of communication. We'll also revisit the Makati Medical Center emergency code nomenclature to ensure everyone is familiar with the different codes and their corresponding actions. Another focus is fire prevention, including the emergency response protocol, the types of fire, and the appropriate firefighting equipment used for each type. We will also go through evacuation sites and rescue procedures, ensuring all departments know where to go and what to do during an evacuation. In addition, we will learn the doctor on duty and backup physician protocols and procedures to guarantee the continuity of medical response during emergencies. Finally, we will practice the emergency preparedness, business continuity, and business recovery plans of each department or unit, ensuring readiness, coordination, and resilience during critical situations. By the end of this drill, everyone should have a clearer understanding of their roles and the procedures to follow to keep our hospital safe and responsive.
The objective of the program are to discuss the following: Emergency Preparedness Committee and roles, Response Team configuration, MMC emergency code nomenclature, fire prevention, emergency response protocol, types of fire and firefighting equipment, evacuation sites and rescue procedures. Learn Dr. DCH and Dr. BP protocols and procedures. Practice EP, BCP, and BRP of department/unit. The Fire Safety Program aims to protect both lives and property by ensuring that all areas of the facility are safeguarded against fire hazards. It seeks to prevent fires through hazard identification, proper maintenance, and strict adherence to safety protocols. In the event of an incident, the program is designed to limit damage to property and reduce risks to personnel, ensuring continuity of operations. Overall, it promotes a safe workplace by equipping workers with the knowledge, systems, and procedures needed to respond effectively to fire emergencies. Makati Medical Center is committed to the safety and well-being of all who enter its facilities. Through continuous education, regular training, and strict adherence to safety policies and regulatory standards, the hospital fosters a proactive culture of safety, quality, compliance, and preparedness. Its emergency preparedness program clearly defines safety roles, responsibilities, and response protocols to ensure readiness for any emergency scenario. Dr. Bernardo Cueto, Emergency Preparedness Officer, leads the Emergency Preparedness Committee as Incident Commander and Chief Fire Marshal, overseeing planning, compliance, training, and coordinated emergency response under the authority of the President's CEO or Medical Director. Engineer Jerry Kananen, Emergency Preparedness Co-Chairman, assists the Chairman in managing committee activities, leads in their absence, coordinates staff training and drills, and supports developing and reviewing emergency response protocols. The Dr. Saturnino Javier, Public Information Officer, leads decision-making during emergencies, serves as Chief Public Information Officer, coordinates approved media updates, manages information flow in media areas, and ensures timely communication with volunteers, patients, families, and the public. Engineer Carlo de Los Santos, Deputy Emergency Preparedness Officer, supports the chairman and co-chairman, leads specific preparedness projects, monitors and reports progress, and serves as liaison between departments on emergency preparedness. Raymar Aringo, Emergency Preparedness Program Officer, supports the committee by aligning emergency programs, overseeing drills and evaluations, ensuring compliance and equipment readiness, and assisting with training, documentation, and coordination. Engineer Crislo Balyabayan Jr., Deputy Emergency Preparedness Program Officer, assists in implementing and monitoring emergency preparedness activities, ensuring compliance, coordinating drills and audits, and managing resources in line with hospital and regulatory standards. Mary Figueroa and Mary Ponce de Leon, Emergency Preparedness Secretaries, records and distributes minutes, maintains preparedness documents, organizes files, and supports logistics for meetings, trainings, and drills. Emergency Department Officer/Medical Officer liaises between the emergency department and committee, advises on emergency scenarios, ensures staff training, and addresses department-specific risks. MMC macro structure includes all the FMES program committees. The Emergency Preparedness Committee is one of the FMES program committees. The Fire Brigade team are designated to assist in the containment and extinguishing fire that may occur inside the hospital. 5M or 5-man team configuration. For units with over 5 personnel, the team includes floor brigade manager, unit brigade manager, fire extinguisher detail, evacuation detail, and manpower tracking detail. 4M or 4-man team configuration. For units with 4 personnel, the team includes floor brigade manager/unit brigade manager, fire extinguisher detail, evacuation detail, and manpower tracking detail. 3M or 3-man team configuration. For units with 3 personnel, the team includes floor brigade manager/unit brigade manager/manpower tracking detail, fire extinguisher detail, and evacuation detail. 2M or 2-man team configuration. For units with 2 personnel, the team includes floor brigade manager/unit brigade manager/manpower tracking detail, fire extinguisher detail/evacuation detail. The unit brigade manager daily oversees the checklist to ensure emergency readiness across all units. The checklist verifies the presence of assigned responders and the operational status of critical safety systems, supporting the overall objectives of the Emergency Preparedness Committee. Floor Brigade Manager leads floor emergency response, oversees the floor brigade, ensures prompt staff action, authorizes oxygen shutdowns, and enforces safety compliance. Unit Brigade Manager manages unit emergency response, ensures equipment readiness, enforces safety rules, assists evacuations, and reports to the floor brigade manager. Fire extinguisher detail assigned to control or extinguish fires, ensure equipment readiness, assist evacuations, and contain fires until responders arrive. Evacuation detail evacuates personnel, patients, records, and equipment safely during emergencies, including personnel and records/property details. Manpower and tracking detail maintains staff and patient records, tracks transfers, and supports the floor brigade manager during evacuation. Each department documents its emergency procedures in a Departmental Emergency Preparedness (EP) plan reviewed every 3 years or as needed. The EP plan outlines how to manage emergencies, from mitigation and preparedness to response and recovery. The business continuity plan focuses on sustaining essential operations during and after an incident, while the recovery plan centers on restoring systems, services, and infrastructure once the emergency has passed. Hazard Vulnerability Assessment, HVA. An HVA identifies hazards, evaluates their impact, and determines the organization's vulnerability. It guides planning, resource allocation, and overall preparedness. Hazard types: natural, earthquakes, typhoons, floods, extreme heat, pandemics. Technological/infrastructure, power outages, IT failures, water issues, utility interruptions, equipment failure. Human-caused/security, fire, bomb threats, violence, terrorism, cyber attacks. What the HVA assesses: probability, likelihood of occurrence. Impact, effects on operations, safety, and infrastructure. Preparedness/mitigation, ability to respond and reduce harm. Risks considered: life safety, essential services, business continuity, reputation, regulatory compliance, infrastructure, and supply chain stability. Risk assessment steps: identify hazards, collect data, score probability, impact, preparedness. Rank hazards by risk, prioritize actions, develop mitigation, response, continuity, and recovery plans. Review annually or after major events. Integrated planning. The HVA underpins the Emergency Preparedness Plan, Business Continuity Plan, Recovery Planning, Training, Resource Allocation, and cross-department coordination, ensuring a unified, risk-informed approach to readiness. Dr. Red are fire-related incidents that occur inside the hospital. Dr. DCH means duck, cover, and hold is a widely recommended method to protect individuals during earthquakes or sudden tremors, minimizing injury from falling objects, debris, or structural collapse. Dr. Brown are facility-related incidents that occur inside the hospital. Dr. BP, banana peel or bomb threat, indicates the presence of an explosive device or suspicious object, whether credible or not. Bomb threats can be received via phone calls, emails, letters, social media, or in-person messages, and they pose serious risks to life, property, and operations. Dr. Blue are security-related incidents that occur inside the hospital. Dr. Gray means combative patient or person who exhibits aggressive, hostile, or violent behavior toward healthcare staff, other patients, or themselves. Such behavior can range from verbal threats and agitation to physical attacks, posing safety risks in healthcare settings. Dr. Pink are incidents where child or infant are abducted from their family. Dr. Orange are incidents related to hazardous chemical spills in the hospital. Fire triangle. Fire needs heat, fuel, and oxygen. Removing any element extinguishes it. Suppression methods. Cooling removes heat with water or agents, effective for Class A fires. Interference. Chemical inhibition stops the combustion reaction using dry chemicals for Class B and C fires. Starvation. Fuel removal eliminates or isolates fuel to prevent spread. Blanketing oxygen removal cuts off oxygen using foam, CO2, or fire blankets, effective for liquid, gas, or small fires. RACE, a fire response protocol guiding safe, efficient actions to protect life and property. Rescue, remove anyone in immediate danger, prioritizing those unable to evacuate. Alarm/activate, trigger the fire alarm and notify emergency services with location details. Contain, close doors/windows, shut off oxygen if needed, and prevent fire spread. Extinguish/evacuate, extinguish small fires if safe, otherwise evacuate using designated routes. Following RACE ensures organized response, reduces panic, and minimizes injuries and damage. In using the fire extinguisher apply, the past protocol provides a safe, effective method for using a fire extinguisher. Pull the pin to unlock, aim at the fire's base, squeeze the handle to release the agent, and sweep side to side until the fire is out. This ensures efficient fire suppression, minimizes risk to personnel, and helps prevent the fire from spreading. Fire extinguishers are classified according to the type of fire they are designed to combat, ensuring effective and safe fire suppression. Class A ordinary combustibles, wood, paper, cloth. Class B flammable liquids, gasoline, oil, grease. Class C electrical fires. Class D flammable metals, magnesium, titanium. Class K cooking oils and grease. Using the correct class ensures safe and effective fire suppression, protecting life and property. 7 firemen's cabinets are strategically placed across the hospital to ensure rapid access during fire emergencies. In Tower 1, cabinets are located on the 9th, 7th, and 5th floors along the route to Hall C, and at the first floor bridgeway leading to Tower 2. In Tower 2, the cabinet is at the 6th floor central sterilization unit, while in Tower 3, cabinets are positioned at the 2nd floor HSB and 7th floor in front of the Institutional Review Board. Each cabinet contains essential fire response equipment, including a self-contained breathing apparatus, CBA, fireman's suit, pants and jacket, safety helmet, gloves and boots, as well as hooligan and unity fireman's axes. Additional tools such as bowl cutters and a sledgehammer are also provided to facilitate effective firefighting and rescue operations. Ankle pull, dragging a conscious or semi-conscious person feet first, suitable for narrow spaces or urgent situations. Shoulder pull, pulling a victim upright by the shoulders or armpits for quick removal while controlling the upper body. Blanket pull, moving an unconscious or heavily injured person on a sturdy blanket, distributing weight evenly for multiple rescuers or longer distances. These techniques ensure safe, efficient evacuation while minimizing further injury. One-person lift lifts a conscious or lightly injured person using proper support for short distances. Firefighter carry drapes the victim over the rescuer's shoulders for rapid evacuation, hands free for balance. Packstrap carry secures the victim on the rescuer's back for stable transport over longer distances. These methods ensure safe, efficient evacuation while minimizing further injury. Human crutch supports a conscious, injured person under the arms for short-distance walking. Four-handed seat. Two rescuers lift a seated victim, each supporting one side. Two-handed seat. One rescuer lifts a small or lightweight victim under thighs and back. Chair carry. Transports a non-ambulatory victim using a sturdy chair. These methods ensure safe, efficient evacuation while minimizing further injury. Earthquake safety. Measures and practices to protect people, property, and infrastructure during and after earthquakes. Key steps include preparedness. Identify safe areas, prepare emergency kits, and practice evacuation and communication plans. During an earthquake, duck cover and hold, stay away from hazards, or move to open areas if outdoors. After an earthquake, check for injuries and hazards, evacuate unsafe buildings, and be ready for aftershocks. Community/workplace measures. Conduct drills, follow earthquake-resistant building standards, and maintain emergency response teams. These practices reduce risk, save lives, and minimize damage in earthquake-prone areas. Activate Dr. Brown, Local 1000, for unmanageable or hazardous flooding, leaks, or facility issues. For manageable leaks, call the FMED Central Help Desk, Local 3633. If responders are already on site, no Dr. Brown announcement is needed. If no response occurs within 5 minutes for a potentially risky facility concern, activate Dr. Brown via the emergency hotline, Local 1000. Report the incident to EPCOM and through assets. Bomb threat call. Stay calm. Keep caller talking. Ask who, when, where, what, why. Note voice, noises, exact words. Discreetly alert security, Local 2026 or 2027. Suspicious item. Do not touch or move it. Create a 15-meter perimeter. Avoid phones/radios nearby. Report to security/supervisor. Evacuation. Follow E1 or E2 codes. Use stairs only. Assist others. Go to assembly area. Wait for all clear. Reminders. After EP Viber confirmation, inspect your area. Report items to 2026. Security will cordon the area. Dr. BP announced only after PNP bomb squad confirmation. Stay away from windows. Avoid switching anything on OFF near the item. Stay alert and cooperate with responders. Dr. Pink, infant/child abduction. Activated when a baby or child is missing or taken without authorization. All staff must secure exits and assist in search efforts. Floor brigade/department actions. Secure patient areas and restrict unauthorized access. Check all patients and newborns under your care. Report suspicious activity via EP Viber and call security. Local 2026. Observe without confrontation. Update EP Viber if area is clear. If not clear, send the child description, age, gender, appearance, clothing, and any person seen. Security actions. Initiate hospital lockdown. Secure main doors, lobbies, stairwells, elevators, basements, and common areas. Control traffic. Inspect bags and vehicles at exits. Activate CCTV surveillance and track suspicious individuals. When to activate. Major spills greater than 5 liters or any spill in high-risk areas. Spillsize. Minor. Less than or equal to 300 cubic centimeters. Medium. Between 300 cubic centimeters and 5 liters. Major. Greater than 5 liters. 3CS protocol. Contain. Stay safe. Avoid exposure. Evacuate if needed. Call. Major spill. Emergency 1000. Minor spill. FMED Help Desk 363. 3 report type. Location. Injuries. Contain. Close doors. Isolate. Use spill kits. Prevent spread. Activated for threats, disturbances, violence, or high-risk situations. Immediate actions. Dial local 1000 for announcement. Do not engage unless trained or authorized. Security responds within 5 minutes. Use stairs. Stay alert. Guide patients or visitors without delaying evacuation. Reports submitted to security consultant, Herm Depot, clinical safety and risk management. Active shooter or high-risk incidents, E1 or E2 codes. Evacuate immediately. Do not stop for belongings. Hands visible. Move away from danger. If safe, lock or barricade doors, silence phones, hide out of sight. Only act if life is threatened. Use available objects as weapons, target vulnerable areas, and coordinate with others. Follow chain of command. Do not post on social media. File reports per incident reporting procedure. Combative or psychiatric patient emergency, Dr. Gray or Dr. Blue. Activated for patients or visitors who are aggressive, violent, or pose risk to self/others. Ensures coordinated, safe response. Activation. Admitted patient. Charge nurse calls local 1000 for Dr. Gray. Non-patient/visitor. First responder calls local 1000 for Dr. Blue. Call center announces code and location. Response team. Senior neuropsychiatry resident, team leader. MP nurse with Dr. Gray tackle box and PP. MP orderly plus 3 floor orderlies. Roving security guards, perimeter and crowd control. When to call, Dr. Gray. Patient shows agitation, violence, or self/other harm risk. Visitors, call Dr. Blue first. Escalate if needed. Roles and actions. Charge nurse/floor staff. Call Dr. Gray. Monitor patient, temporize situation. MP nurse and orderly. Bring tackle box, assist with meds, PP, restraints if ordered. Psychiatry resident. Lead assessment, intervention, admission decisions, document case. Security. Secure area, clear crowd, escort patient. No physical restraint unless Dr. Gray orders. Pediacart is the emergency code for a pediatric patient under cardiopulmonary arrest. Maxicart is the emergency code for an adult patient under cardiopulmonary arrest. Surgery response is the emergency code for trauma-related or surgical emergencies. Neuro response is the emergency code for stroke or neurological emergencies. OB Maxicard is the emergency code for cardiopulmonary arrest of pregnant patient. Pedia Response is the emergency code for early signs of deterioration in pediatric patients. Medicine Response is the emergency code for early signs of deterioration in adult patients. Patient Relocation Plan. Activate for fire, smoke, flooding, utility failure, structural hazards, security threats, hazardous materials. Checklist. EP Officer. Activate via EP Committee. NPSD. Transfer patients. FMED. Power, AC, water, comfort rooms. ICD. Wi-Fi and LAN. Biomed. Oxygen, vacuum equipment. SCM/IM. Supplies or logistics. Security. Secure routes or sites. Support staff. Assist transfers. Log all actions to EP Officer. Please see the table for the relocation of affected areas and their target relocation. Temporary relocation of services. Ensures safe relocation of patients, staff, and critical services during emergencies to maintain care and operations. Scope. Internal emergencies. Fire, flooding, hazardous materials, terrorism. External emergencies. Armed conflict, natural disasters. Critical facility failures. Power, water, oxygen, vacuum, AC. Relocation options. Within MMC, if possible. If not, transfer to MPHI group hospitals or MMC offsite centers. Note, refer to table for specific relocation sites and service assignments. Natural calamities response protocol. Activation. Triggered by official forecast or onset of storm or typhoon affecting hospital operations. Annual tabletop drills conducted. Before event. FMED. Check generators, drainage, emergency lighting. EPO or designates. Issue alerts, activate response plans. OPSCOM. Prepare logistics, ensure staff readiness. Floor brigade/safety officers. Inspect areas. Report facility issues to FMED Help Desk, Local 3633. Transport and accommodation. Ready shuttles and contingency lodging. During event. FMED. Monitor power and facility systems. EPO and OPSCOM. Lead incident command and coordination. Department heads. Ensure patient or staff safety. Limit non-essential activities. Maintain services. Staff support. Provide shuttles, lodging, food, and necessities. After event. FMED. Assess damage. Restore facilities. Safety officers or floor brigade. Inspect areas. Assess readiness for reoccupation. OPSCOM and EPO. Conduct debriefings, collect reports, document incidents. Employee care. Continue transport, lodging, and food until normal operations resume. Responsible units. EPO, FMED, OPSCOM, safety officers, floor brigade teams, department head. Critical facility infrastructure failure plan. Purpose. Maintain operations and patient safety during power, water, oxygen, vacuum, or AC failures. Act quickly, coordinate, and follow emergency procedures. Actions. Assess affected areas, ICU, ER, or wards. Relocate patients per hospital relocation plan. Evacuate critical patients if needed. Notify OPSCOM and department head. Implement drill procedures and assigned roles. Notes. No backup resources. Oxygen, water, fans, etc. Follow relocation/evacuation roles. Participate in drills and stay updated via OPSCOM. Report issues immediately to team lead. High demand for healthcare services. Purpose. Guide response during sudden patient surges, terrorism, pandemic disasters. Triggers: sudden patient volume increase, mass casualty / public health events. Actions: triage patients by severity, activate surge capacity, redeploy staff / supplies, coordinate with OPSCOM and department heads, ensure essential services and patient safety, debrief post-event for improvements. Causes: natural disasters, typhoons, earthquakes, pandemics / epidemics, terrorism / conflict, large accidents, seasonal surges, flu, extreme weather, nearby hospital closures or system failures. Effects: overcrowding, ETU, VATS, resource shortages, beds, staff, meds, equipment, delayed care, staff fatigue / burnout, risk to patient safety, operational challenges, stocks and inventory, emergency management. Purpose: ensure supply protection and continuity during emergencies. Staff must act quickly and coordinate. Emergency actions: natural disasters, earthquake, flood, typhoon, fire. Activate emergency codes 1000. Secure storage and emergency stocks. Keep cold items powered. Join drills. Power outages: use generator-powered cooling. Move sensitive supplies to emergency storage. Prioritize ICU, ED, or notify facilities management if needed. Supply chain interruptions: use alternate suppliers. Adjust stock based on needs. Notify department head immediately. Pandemic / mass casualty: follow high-priority supply lists. Prepare for surge usage. Coordinate with pandemic task force. Staff reminders. Know emergency stock protocols. Report issues promptly. Use approved storage only. Label and track stock movements. Participate in drills / training. Staffing contingency plan and code alert system. Purpose: ensure safe, continuous patient care during emergencies by mobilizing staff, securing resources, and following alert protocols. Annual tabletop drills are conducted. Emergency actions: know the staffing plan. Each department maintains a minimum personnel plan. Respond to code alerts. The hospital uses code alerts, white, blue, red, indicating severity and required response. Be ready to be called. Expect extended shifts, up to 16 hours. On-call staff must report within 1 hour. Redeployment to high-need areas may occur. Employee guidelines: report to work unless unsafe. Notify your supervisor 2 hours prior if unable. File leave after returning. Advanced leave possible if needed. Participate in drills and know your unit's staffing plan. Follow official communication channels. No self-deployment. For references, see Code Alert Levels table for codes, triggers, and actions. Responsibilities table outlines staff-specific tasks. For complete evacuation, proceed to the evacuation area along the non-isolation evacuation site, idle lane side of Urban Avenue, beside Mercury Drug. Isolation evacuation site della Rosa Driveve. For initial evacuation, horizontal evacuation, only a portion of one floor is affected. Evacuate horizontally to another section of the same building. For partial evacuation, vertical evacuation, all injured patients should proceed to the emergency department. For complete evacuation, proceed to the evacuation area along the in isolation, idle lane side of Urban Avenue, beside Mercury Drug. Isolazione della casa drive. Placing a pillow in front of the door upon successful evacuation from patient rooms. Main stairway is reserved for use by the fire responders and rescuers, including fire department. Evacuation stairways are the following. Zone A, rear stairway. Zone B, middle stairway. Zone C, spiral stairway. For towers 2 and 3. The minimum required stairways in a building is 2. One stairway can be used as either evacuation and responder stairway.